Like two piss holes in a snowbank. Those are my eyeballs that cannot see. Hey guys, how's it going today? I just got up. It's 7:30. I'd like to have a coffee. We're gonna let the dog out. We go upstairs, sit down for half a second, and then we gotta go. Already, dog's been dealt with. I'm not sure if I have to poop, if my stomach's just sore. That sucks. So I basically gotta be at work in 6.5 hours. And that's what I've gathered. It's almost 8 o'clock now. Yup. It's 1:45. Fuck, today's gonna suck, people. Alrighty, well, fuck it. Let's get out of here. We'll go to the garage, get this shite all fucking done. Then we gotta go to work 2:30 to 11:30. That's a 9-hour run. So grand total, 16 hours and 15 minutes. Holy fuck. On maybe 3 hours of sleep, because I had a hard time falling asleep last night. This is gonna suck. Alrighty, we are set off on our ways to go get the car fixed at Okie Dokie Tire. Here's hoping the fuck it doesn't take them too long. Maybe I can go home, squeeze in another little bit of a nap. Like, I know I probably should have made the appointment for Friday, but let's face it, there are 2 days when you don't want to get your car worked on. That is Fridays and Mondays. Mondays because you know the fucking mechanics don't want to be there. It's fucking Monday. Everybody hates working on Mondays. Why do you think there's freaking memes about it? Okay, and Friday, well, that's the last day of the week. They don't have their mind fully into working on your car. They got their mind more into, you know, what they're going to be doing on the weekend. Whether it be going fishing, drinking beer, barbecuing, hanging out with family. They don't have their mind in it to work on your car. Best time of the week to get your car worked on is on a Wednesday, which is a day like today. I just wish, like, when I called them and they said, well, we have a 2 o'clock appointment, and I said, well, I kind of got to be at work for 2, so that's impossible. Right away, the lady who's scheduling the appointments jumps, well, can you come in by 8 a.m.? Like, okay, that's like a whole 6 hours different. Like, okay, I guess. Like, I didn't realize it was going to take 6 hours to put quick struts into a fucking car and look over the front end to find out what's making that noise. Possibly get it repaired. Well, apparently, it takes 6 hours to get struts put into a car. I hope I don't have to sit there for the full 6 hours. If it's gonna take forever, I might just cab it home and then cab it back, just so I can go back to bed. I need my fucking sleep. I'm gonna get eaten alive tonight at work, unless I like drink so much caffeine that like an god awful absurdly amount of caffeine today. And if I don't have a cardiac arrest to make it through it, then go team me, but I probably shaved about 10 years off my fucking life. Could be worth it. Well, I don't know. I'll be anxious for tonight when I get home from work. Shut down the vlog, edit, upload, and flop on my bed and just fucking comatose till tomorrow at 1:30. Just fucking shut her down, call her quits, be like, done, game over, thanks for coming out, GG, bye-bye. But it's gonna be so nice to have a car that doesn't sound like a fucking flopping around flounder. Like, the whole right side of my car sounds like it's loose. I checked the tire's fine. But, just sounds like it's looser than fuck. You run over curbs and bumps on the road and sounds like something over there is just flopping around like a flounder. So I want to get all that straightened out and fixed. I want the car to sound like it did before all the shit happened. Get her all did and done. Because obviously I need a car to go to work, and I gotta go to work so I can pay for repairs on my car. See how that endless cycle works? I need a car to work, but I need to work so I can fix my car. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Some people are saying CV axle, some people are saying warp brake disc. I'm just saying I want it fixed. Fuck, I hope they can find out where it is and get it fixed. Oh, that'd be fucking super duper in the pooper. I wouldn't even be shook. Let's get rolling over to Okie Dokie Tire. Probably not even open right now. They were around here somewhere. They're like right across the street from fucking MacLeod. I just drove right by it. Fuck's sakes. What we do is we pull into this North Nipissing Orthopedics. Motherfucking shout out for the Nipissing Orthopedics. Let's get out of here. Head to where we gotta go, which is right here. Motherfucking Okie Dokie Tire. Yeah, I'm gonna park right beside this little, I'm not sure, Datsun? Nissan? I don't know. It's a GX, whatever it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go see a guy about some struts and get this car processed. Talk to you guys in a bit. Alrighty people, well, they're saying about 2 hours to do the struts, 30 minutes for an alignment, so we're gonna get a ride back home, chill out for a bit, and then they'll get a ride back, so right on. So it turns out my Sony camera is Sonying. Also turns out that they have a shuttle service, so that's pretty cool. So I'm home, obviously, look, you can tell. They said they'd call me the moment the car is ready. So they want 2 hours because they're going to basically look at the front end, find out what the problem is, get the struts out of the trunk, slap them into the car, do the alignment, and then I should get a call when it's ready. So I have a feeling, because there was 2 other people in the shuttle getting driven home, that the way they rock their rock the Casbah is they start a car and they don't finish it right away. They'll spend time on all 3 cars to get them all done at the same time, so that the shuttle driver can go out and pick everybody up to come back and claim their cars, I guess. I don't know, but one thing I do know is I'm tempted to go back to bed and just set my ringer really loud to go off when they're ready, try and bank some more sleep. I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do, so I'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, it's 1:45. I got a call from the shop at 10:30 today saying that we're just about to put your new struts on. Just letting you know that we needed 2 outer tie rods, which look a little something like this if you're wondering, and then we should be good to go. What the hell? Come on, Oreo, get away from there. I'm around near the wood. I don't want him doing that because there's probably still nails in it. But yeah, so need 2 outer tie rods. So I'm like, alright, cool, go ahead, get it done. I know that's not an expensive part. It's about 20-30 bucks, not a big freaking deal. I don't care. It's almost 1 o'clock. I still haven't heard from them. I just tried calling, didn't get through. Why the fuck is it taking them 5 hours to do something simple? I took my buddy 10 minutes in his driveway. Get away from the cat. You're not getting back out again. Come on, Oreo! So I don't understand why it takes 5 hours. Fuck's sakes. 5 hours just to fucking put 2 quick struts on, which consist of 5 bolts. You know, I probably could have done this myself with a fucking tutorial from YouTube quicker. I don't get it. So, only reason why I brought the car there is because they have an alignment machine. And I won't be bringing it there for the spark plugs. Hell, I'd rather get General Motors to do the spark plugs directly in the shop, if anything. Just because. I just called them. They said it's ready. I asked them how long it's been ready. Buddy gave me the runaround answer, which means it's been ready for a while. They just neglected to call me. Fuck's sakes. Just heard of the mail carrier. Let's go see what we got in the old mailbox. Still waiting for the guy. 1 second, I gotta tell Oreo to shut up. So the mail carrier dropped off a bunch of spam. What do we got here? Super Circus Spectacular. I meant 5 with the 2 children, 50 bucks. Holy shit. That's expensive. Also got the giant inventories of where? What is this for? Kia? No, there's cars. Who the fuck is this for? Doesn't even say. Here's our latest models. Whose latest models? What are you talking about? What the hell is this thing? City Pro Master Cargo Van. Whatever. You got the Canadian Tires flyer for some reason. That's dicked. And apparently, call me free market analysis of your home by Lex Luthor. Oh yeah. Anyway, just waiting on Buddy to come pick me up so I can go pay for my car and get my car back. Called about 20 minutes ago. I don't know, man. This is the reason why I need to learn mechanics. Because, you know, I don't mind paying to get my car fixed. What I do mind is the time it takes. Like, when it took my buddy Chuck 45 minutes to do both struts in a gravel driveway with a fucking shitty floor jack that kept losing pressure. To me, that tells me I could probably do it in 2 hours with my lack of knowledge using a YouTube video as a guideline. So why would it take a shop with like certified mechanics 5 hours to put struts in a car? I don't fucking get it. I really don't fucking get it. But here's hoping that this car coming in right now is here to pick me up, and they're not. So I don't know what the fuck, man. I got maybe 30 minutes before I gotta depart here and head to work. And I still got no car. I thought bringing it at 8 o'clock in the morning I'd get her back by 11. Oh, this is fucking nerve-wrackingly annoying. I won't be dealing with them anymore for any more modifications or operations on the car. I'll be going to a place where they actually work on the car the moment they get it. Not fuck the dog for a half an hour, do 10 minutes of work, fuck the dog for half an hour, do 10 minutes of work. Like, this makes no fucking sense. This is ridiculous. Like, I'm almost ready to call a cab and pay for a cab ride over there to get my fucking car. That's how bad this is. This is getting, yeah. I got shit today. I gotta work. Like, why don't these fucking people know this? I told them this. They're working right now. Mom's texting me nonstop. You know what? I'm gonna tell her she has to tune in tomorrow to find out. Because she texted me twice today. Asking me, are you still at the garage and did they fix the car? So I'm gonna tell her. Hey guys, alright, so we got the car. It is currently 1:40 p.m. But we got the car. I'm gonna run home real quick, drop some shit off, and then we're gonna have to head off to work. So now you're gonna still hear that grinding of metal on metal because, oh, but you don't hear anything in the front end. Oh, this is so good. So we got the new struts in. New struts, new outer tie rod. So that's said and done. I'm just waiting for traffic. We might not be able to go home first. We might have to scoot right off to work. You know what? Whatever. We'll take this way. We're gonna head right off to work. Now, the metal on metal sound in the front end, that's been confirmed. What that is exactly like I said. The brake is not releasing. The pins need to be serviced. They didn't have a chance to do it today. He wasn't sure what my budget was, so he just basically did the bare necessities. He noticed the tie rods were kind of fucked. Instead of, you know, putting the struts in, doing an alignment, then having to do the tie rods and do another alignment, he said, fuck it. Also, the wheel bearing on the front right side, aka front passenger, it's starting to growl. It's not bad right now. It's pretty good right now. But it's gonna fuck up in a couple months. Oh, that's so good. Oh, this is so nice. No resistance when turning. So good. Except for that brake caliper. So, I'm going to bring her back in on Friday. Yeah, I was a little pissed off because it took them forever to get back to me. But that's because it's crunch time. And where I work, if you're going to be late, there's a fucking serious hoops to pull through to notify them that you're not going to be in on time. Like that one day I called in sick. It's like I had to call like 5 different fucking people and let them know that I'm gonna be sick. Okay, well I'm gonna go because it's my turn. Yeah, we're just gonna scoot off to work right now. Fuck it. Still got a lot of time, but I just don't feel like dealing with the nonsense. Also gonna run the air conditioning for a little bit. But yeah, the struts feel great. The steering feels immaculate. Next to no road noise. He said the links, the sway bar links, I guess, or front links are kind of fucky. But that's gonna get fixed on Friday. We're gonna do the links, the bearing. I want to get the car back up to 100%. So far today, I spent $365 plus the cost for the. So it's been $800 so far for parts and labor on the car, and it's gonna cost me another $800 to get her up to par. So that's $1,600. He looked over the rest of the car and he said, dude, the rest of the car is fucking mint. And I was like, really? He's like, dude, yeah, seriously, like that car is still in great shape. So despite a little bit of cosmetic rust on the body, which you can't avoid because of where you live, the rest of the car is in great shape. So I was like, perfect, that's what I want to hear. All right. So still cheaper, $1,600 is still cheaper than $22,000 for a new car. I don't mind dumping that kind of money into it, drive it for a couple more years. I'll get the plugs and wires done, not a big deal. And then we should be golden. All the parts on it, the tie rods are Moog, lifetime warranty. The struts are Sensitrack, lifetime warranty. The front links will come with a 3-year warranty. The ball joint, yeah, we got to do a ball joint as well. Problem is you can't just do the ball joint, you got to replace the whole control arm, so that comes with a lifetime warranty. That's a Moog part, that's also coming on, so we got to do the left or right, I can't remember, the left or right control arm has to get pulled and replaced, so that'll be done on Friday, and the car will be back up to 100% awesomeness, and it'll be roadworthy to go on long trips again. Even though I've driven it on long trips in its previous state, and she fucking took it. Didn't enjoy it, but she took it. It was scary as fuck, but you know, it worked. But yeah, the car sounds great right now, except for when you apply the brake and turn the wheel, you still get that metal on metal ching sound, but not a big deal. Anyway, I'm gonna take the waterfront today because I want to go scoop up a coffee. So and we got plenty of time to fuck around, because I don't have to be at work for another 50 minutes. Not 15 either, people. 50. Plenty of time to make puppies today. So we'll take a little rip down the waterfront in the quietest frig Pontiac G6 that doesn't sound like C-3PO's torquing one off in a friggin' utility closet somewhere. Perfect. Still am a lot butthurt about the fact that it's gonna rain on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because like I don't want to work out in the rain on the Trans Am, and that was my big plan for the weekend, was getting that car operational. The next week calling a fucking appraisal guy to come over, appraise the car, and then I was gonna contact Haggerty with all the information, get insurance on the slut, buy myself my new service tag, and rock out in a couple weeks. Be able to drive the Trans Am around town in a couple weeks. That was my big battle plan. Well, it looks like I got shoeballed on that one. A little bit butthurt that it took so long to get shit going, but you know what? They did a good job. They got to work on their communication skills over at Okie Dokie Tire, because yeah, people are sometimes like Friday. I don't give a fuck. I'm off Friday. I'm not stressed out one bit on Friday about anything at all. They can take as much time as they want. If they want the car from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., hey, fuck, no problem. Just come pick me up at 5 p.m. so I can get my car, because I'm off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And Friday, what I might do is, if it's raining, I might spend the day in the garage sorting through shit and getting stuff organized and getting stuff, you know, fucking cleaned up in there so I can actually use the garage. Sucks that it's raining out, because the way I like to clean the garage, and we all know this, is take everything out, park it in the driveway, and then start moving stuff back in. I can still feel that fucking brake caliper acting up. But yeah, this was way cheaper to fix this car than it would be to buy a new one. And I also don't have to go through the rigmarole of trying to get my insurance to insure it and paying a lot more for insurance. Like, honestly, if I would have bought a new car, I would have basically been able to put some down, but I would have had to make payments to finish it off. So we would have been looking at, like, you know, $100 a paycheck or something like that on payments. Then being a new car, insurance would have been up around $145, $150, because, you know, new car. Oh, she's so quiet though. Except when you apply the brakes and turn the wheel, then she's noisy. Anyway, but yeah, so it would have been about $245 a month coming off of my paycheck extra that I really don't have for a vehicle that I really don't need, because this one can be fixed. Yeah, I got to replace the windshield on it still and do some body work on it, but it's because I live in the north, right? So that's the way the cookie crumbles when you live in the north. She crumbles to rust. So on Friday, I'll bring her back in at 8 a.m. We'll get this here all serviced up and ready to rock, and then go from there. And at least I don't have to work on Friday, so it doesn't matter how I sleep or what happens, as long as, and they have the parts in stock. That was one of the reasons why it took a little bit of time. They didn't have the outer tie rod in stock, so they had to get it from Maslack, who had to get it pushed in. and luckily they were able to get it pushed in from a local sister site, and it was quick and easy peasy. So they got it at 1. We're able to bang, or got it at 11 or 12. Fuck did he say? Yeah, he got it at 12:30. They're able to assemble the car, and he was just about to call me when I called him. So not a problem. Yeah, I'm not getting any of that strut noise when I turn the wheel now. It feels like a proper car. It feels good. Like, it feels really good. Once I get those bearings replaced, and I'm getting a cheaper price. I got quoted $352 on the site, on MacLeod's site for new bearings. And they have they're not Moog, they're another brand. I can't remember the name, but they're not China. They're actual GM AC Delco replacements with a 3-year warranty. So that's perfect. 3 years from now, this car probably won't have a body on it. So we can go ahead and get those replaced. And they're only $189. So that's like $150 savings almost. So that's pretty cool. We'll get that done. Like I said, the grand total to fix this car is going to be about $1,600 and change. But still way cheaper than $22,000 making payments every month. So I can't even complain about the cost. Picking a perfect day to go for a swim on the beach. 15 degrees Celsius out and you're walking right by the ship plant. Oh my god, that smell is atrocious. It smells like my house after Taco Tuesday. Wow. Forgot what it's like driving by the shit plant. Blech. Blech. Anyhoozle, I'm going to pop into the Hortons, get a coffee, and then loop up Lakeshore, or up the overpass and head to work. So, I guess I'll talk to you guys in a bit, or actually after my shift. So that's what I'll do. I'll talk to you guys after my shift. As the circus is coming into town. Or it's leaving town. I don't know. I don't pay attention. It's probably going to be there this weekend. Who the frig knows? Anyway, I'm going to finish my drive to work, get a coffee, and I'll talk to you guys later. So until then, peace the frig out. I'm so friggin' tired, people. I didn't get much sleep last night, right? I had to go to work after dropping that car off, and I didn't sleep much when I went to bed at whatever time I got home at today. So I'm running on Rockstar energy drinks right now. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go to Sobeys and grab a bite to eat because I don't feel like going home and cook. So let's just go. Yay, let's see if they got any food for me. Alrighty guys, really wanted some hot food, but they already threw it all out. Son of a bitch. So, listen, do you hear that? You don't hear the anymore. The is gone because the good struts are in. China struts are gone. America struts are in. America making struts. Anyway, still got the grinding from the brakes, but it's been confirmed. Like I probably mentioned this a while ago. I don't even know what the hell I talked about before my shift. My brain is fucking jello molded right now. You do so much work at this job that when you leave there, you're just mentally exhausted. If I didn't live so far away from work, I'd probably buy a bike and ride to work in the summer, and then I could be mentally exhausted, and then ride home from work and be physically exhausted, and then flop through the house and die on the cat's litter box. But the noise I'm hearing, you're hearing now, and that me applying the brake and turning the wheel, it's exactly that. It's the brake caliper. She seized. Well, seizing. So what they're gonna do on Friday, which is not tomorrow when you guys watch this, it will be tomorrow because you guys are watching this on Thursday and it was filmed on Wednesday before a not very live studio audience. What they're gonna do on Friday is they gotta replace my control arm on the passenger side because the ball joint is back, and the ball joint is part of the control arm because, well, I guess that's a good way to make more money off your parts. So they're gonna be putting Moog control arms into the car. Awesome. Lifetime warranty, serviceable, grease nipples, lovely. They're going to be putting new bearings in the front, which means new hubs. Moog, awesome, lifetime warranty. I already got, what the fuck did they replace? Tie rods are lifetime warranty through Moog. The struts are lifetime warranty through Monroe. Yeah, they're putting lifetime, the front links that they're putting on the car on Friday, lifetime warranty through Moog. yeah, literally, this car is gonna be fucking mint come Friday with warranties coming out the ass. Like, all that noise you're hearing is because I'm applying the brakes and going over bumps. It's fucking hilarious. But once they get this here all straightened out, fucking car is gonna be a champ. It's gonna cost me a couple bucks, yeah, I'm aware. But like I say, it's still a hell of a lot cheaper than buying a new car. Repairing this one here. And I don't need to go and get insured on a new car and pay even more, because like I said, it would probably be about $145 a month insurance. I'm paying 95 bucks a month on this thing. Then my car payment of God knows how much, depending on how much I put down on the car. So in the end, it's like, okay, yeah, I got this brand new car, but why? You know, I have a feeling like, look at how long I drove around on it broken. You know, I went 2 years on those broken struts. So not even a big deal. Once I get the car all fixed up, she'll be good for another 5 years. This summer, we're gonna put a body job on her, a little backyard body job. I'll film that progress. Gonna have to somehow protect the camera. I'll put one of my lens covers on it, not a big deal. And then we'll fucking give her the old sand and spray, the old backyard fucking primer job, followed up by some spray bomb. Get her looking all pimp-tastic. Clean up the sides where all the rot is, so that, you know, come winter they'll rot again, because welcome to Ontario. And we should be golden. But fuck, I'm so tired right now. Like, I was up this morning at 7:30. I got to bed. I went to bed last night and I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I went to bed at like 11. No, went to bed at around 1:30. Got woken up at 4 in the morning because Oreo decided to start barking because his shadow moved. He didn't realize he caused that. So woken up, went downstairs, took a piss, laid back down, and then I woke up at 7:30. So my sleep was all broken up. I didn't even, like, I couldn't get back to bed for the life of me. By the time I finally was able to roll over and pass out, last time I saw on the clock was 6, so I got about 90 minutes of sleep. Got up, delivered the car, got dropped off at the house, went back to bed, slept for probably nothing. I don't even feel like I slept. Got the car, went to work, put in my 9-hour shift, and here we are. And I am so physically exhausted, and I'm really freaking hungry, because I didn't really eat much today. So I bought myself a sandwich from Sobeys, so I'm gonna eat that, and then probably edit this vlog, upload her to YouTube's, and call her a freaking day. Go to bed, freaking tired. But right now you're probably still hearing some squeaking on the front end. The front links are still shot. They need to be replaced, so they're rattling around up there. And that ball joint needs to be replaced, and that's the control arm. So he said the seal on it is split. So that's gotta go, but all that shit's getting done on Friday, so that's awesome. And then Saturday I'll be driving around with a freaking car that sounds so cool. I should put a fart can on this thing. Bah! Anyway, people, I'm almost home. I'll talk to you when I get there. Anyway, people, like I was saying, I'm gonna shut her down here. Go get this all edited up. I haven't touched a single lick of editing today, and I know there's a bunch of footage. I don't know how much, but it's probably a bunch. So on that note, thanks for watching. Like, favorite, and comment as always. Check the link in the descriptions, and until next time, people, keep on vlogging.